How was your weekend? Good? Great! Let's chat a little, shall we? And yes, I'm back. Thank you for all the good wishes and such. I know I haven't been here all last week. I was at the hospital for 3 days, and then I had to stay home for the rest of the time. Yesterday, I had to go back and was given the clear to come back to work. To sum it all up, I have a iron deficiency that gets worse when I'm pregnant. I thought the multivitamin I was taking was enough, but apparently I was losing more iron than I thought. That's why I passed out. But my babies are doing well. I got my iron back up to where it is and am able to work. Though I'm not going to lie to you, students. I have a doctor's appointment in a couple of weeks, and if it shows something wrong, even after getting my iron back up, I will have to put in my maternity leave early. No matter how much I may hate to do that, I'm going to have to. But don't worry, the announcements are already going to be covered between Principal McAdam, Dad, Sugar, and even possibly Kurt, Mr. S. I will let you know then. But in the meantime, quick announcement. Next Monday is Staff Development Day, so no school for you students. Technically no school for me either. Our dearly beloved principal doesn't want me to strain myself. Anyway, now for the sports. Or what's left of the winter sports. Tomorrow's the final round of the robot fighting competition. Starts at 5 p.m. at the OL Arena. This is it, students. Last round of the season. See whether our Chupacabra can beat our competition. So wish them luck. And hope to see you there. Lastly, in 2 weeks from today, I will be starting to announce the spring sports. Looking forward to it. Can't wait to see what this spring has in store for us. Now, I can happily say, let's hear some Dear Lexis notes, shall we? Okay, well, most of them is wishing me best of health, hope everything is okay, hope the babies are okay, and take care. Thank you, students. I really appreciate it. Now let's see. Here we go. Dear Lexis, I'm asking this because as much as I appreciate all of my adopted parents' efforts, I kinda need to know this for myself. From one non-existent wings person to another. How do you preen your wings? I'm a late bloomer, and my parents didn't know I'm a angel any more than I did till my wings came out. Is this something you can say over the announcements? If not, can I come ask you for advice in person during lunch? From Newly Hatched. Well, Newly, it is a bit of an explanation to tell over the announcements. But yes, you can come see me during your lunch and I can go over that with you. Just as long as we can all acknowledge that, and say it with me, winged people do not exist. So moving on. And I think that's it for the Dear Lexis notes. Now, let's move on to the Lost and Found. So, who lost a pouch of fairy dust? Really? Usually fairies are really careful with their dust. Unless you're fairly new at it. I have it up here when you have a chance. Also, some werewolf must have lost their lunch. I have a slab of jerky, roasted chicken, and some veggie sticks in here. The chicken still feels hot, so I'm assuming they just lost it. Please come get your lunch. Okay? Okay. And I think that's it for the Lost and Found. Now for today's lunch specials. Food trucks? Again? Oh, that's right. The fridges and freezers here aren't working again. Okay, well, you know what ones we got. And then we have the basics. So let's end today's announcements with a fun fact of this universe. Did you know that the fountain of youth is real? Yeah, apparently it is on the line between the mortal world and purgatory. I have no idea how you get there. But a certain principal knows at least one person, I think, who had been there. But they won't say. I mean, I have asked, but they won't say how to get there or how they found it. It's not like I don't believe them. I mean, they're older than most of the principal's entire household. So, let's go with that. Okay? Okay. My name is Lexis Amelia Davallo, and have a great week. Hey you guys, KattMcAdam here. No podcast next week. But I hope you enjoyed today's announcements. If you want to help me out, I have a Ko-fi, taking tips as well as selling my art, stickers, resin charms, pins, and crocheted hair scrunchies. I also have a Patreon. I have tiers from giving shoutouts to seeing exclusive and early content. Thank you to my Patreon. I'm also on TikTok, for however long that may last. One for my art and webcomic, one for cosplay, and one for writing. You can find it all in my description below. Otherwise, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, I have food drink try videos as well as this podcast and my summer podcast, Dice and Chaos. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know when these come out, hit that bell and make it ring. Till next time, you guys. Catch you later, students.